Hello shooters, back down at the range, 6 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning. Temperature's just above freezing, it's about 1 degree looking at the temperature in the car. What I've got with me today is the Falcon Prairie Light Hunter, and I'm going to put 4 of the H&N pellets through it that I used the other day. That'll be the Barracuda match at 10.65 grain, the Barracuda Light I think 9.57 grain. I've got the Field Target Trophies at 8.64 grain, and I've also got the H&N Hunters hollow points. I think they're about 10.49 grain. So I'm going to start off at 30 yards, which is an average hunting kind of distance, and then I'm going to take out 40 and 50 and we'll see how it performs there. I'll then do some reactive target shooting for fun. So let's get on with the test. Okay then, got a target set up at 30 yards. First pellet up is the Barracuda match at 10.65 grains. There we go. Quite a good pellet actually, very similar to Bisley Magnums if you've got those. Alright, I'm going to go for the top left hand circle. Not far off actually. Let's moving to the right. This should hopefully be in the ball. It's going insane. Oh well. Could be the last one, I'm not sure. More or less all going through the same little group there. Right, up next I'm going to go with the Barracuda Hunters. See how they do. These magazines was made by SMW Engineering. You get an extra shot out of them, so it's 9 shots instead of 8. And it's quite a good magazine. Okay, then I'm going to go for the bottom left. Apart from one that went low, the old group. Yeah, just 2 that are outside the group basically. Could be down to the pellet. Okay. So next up will be the Barracuda light. Top right. Trying to time this right with my pulse because you can see it flicking like that. I'm trying to hit it when it's on the down. At least it'll be consistent that way. Right. Okay. So next up are the field target trophies. 8.64 grains, so looking at 2 grains lighter, so these are going to go high, I would have thought. Okay, there we go. Just got to get it in the right position. First slide, there we go. Bottom left. Not too much difference actually. Alright, spoke too soon. It's got a tendency to go slightly right. Jeez. So most of them are shooting true. A couple are outside the group again, that's all. Okay then, so that's the H&N field target trophies at 30 yards. What I'll do now, bring the target back, set a new target up and put it out at 40. Okay then, set the target up at 40. Starting off with the Barracuda match again. Going for the top left target as before. Okay. drop on that. Right. Let's see what we're getting there. A bit high. Too much. Better. Dropped. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put another 5 through it. So I've only just zeroed it in looking at that. And I'll top it all there. It's not regulated. I think we'll probably get about 60 shots out of it, 70 shots maybe. But fired over 50 now, so I think with this one, it's got a rotating dust cover. Okay. I've used about 80 bar from a 200 bar fill with that lot. I've filled to about 180. Probably the sweet spot on these. Okay. So hope it don't change the point of impact too much. Might do, I don't know. Hopefully not though. Right. Yeah. Well, at least it's consistent. Yeah, it's creeping. That's probably why the shot before I filled up had dropped below the red centre. Right. Okay then, straight on to the Barracuda Hunter. 40 yard is stretching it because they recommend them for 30 yards, so I think 40 might be a bit too much for this. Go for the bottom left. I think the hollow point basically gives it more drag. Okay, so that's what I expected, to be honest, from those. An extra Barracuda light. Just for these orange magazines, you're not losing them in the field if you drop them. Easy to find. Okay. Top right. Again, I think, same on. Really good creep. Yeah, I've jinxed it now, I think. Yeah, really good. It's a Barracuda light at 9.57 grain. Probably 10mm or less there, at 40. So last up will be the H&N Field Target Trophies. And they're not Field Target Trophies, are they? Should fit. Wrong tin. I think at 50 I'll just be using the 2 Barracudas. I'll have a shootout with them pair. It's like a shooting eye. But at 50 they might be more in line with what they should be. But I will top the air up again to 180 when I fire these. Okay. Seems like 40 is a magic number. Grouping well. Yeah, pretty pleased with that actually. Shot well they did. Just fire these off at a target. The ones that are loaded wrong. Right, so 50 yards now. Too good not to use, I think. So I'm taking the Barracuda hunters out of the equation. At 50 I'm going to try these 3. Starting off with the Barracuda match again at 10.65 grains, 50 yards. Hoping with the extra weight it will do well. Top left. Top the rifle up. So disregard the last shot I did. Okay. There we go. It's gone high, but hopefully it will start grouping. Okay, it's a Barracuda match. That's a Barracuda light. And go bottom left. I think that was the same old. There we go. It's a bit high. Cooked really well. There's a couple outside the main group, but 7 out of 9's gone for about 10mm at 50 yards, so pretty pleased with that. So the last up then will be the field target trophies. I'll draw some conclusions as to how well they've done. I mean, the Barracudas I've always found have done well, same as the Bisley Magnums. Some rifles won't like them, but the majority do. I know the Turkish barrels like them, the H&Ns, the Webleys. Most of the others do, I think. R10. Just if I like these are, and how high they shoot, I'll go for the bottom right. It goes high. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad. All very similar in size, the groups are. Consider there's a couple that go outside the main shooting groups, or most of them, but at 50 yards that's not bad at all, because the wind will affect it between here and there. So what I'm going to be using now, I'm going to go with the Barracuda light, and there's a dueling tree around, I think it's 55 or 60 yards. I'll be shooting at that. Okay, then back down at the bench, the 50 yard target. Let's see, do it like that, see the better. Okay then, so looking at the targets, that was the Barracuda match. If I had the first shot, I'm just counting that one because I didn't top up the rifle, so the rest of the shots are probably about an inch from top to bottom, full length. Going down to the Barracuda lights, did really well actually. It worked for the shot to the left and the shot to the top. All the shots went within 10mm at 50 yards, so really pleased with that. Same again with the field target trophies. If it weren't for that one, that's probably about 10, 11, 12mm centre, so they did well as well. So that's all three of these pellets done really well through the rifle. So if you want a good 177 pellet that shoots well out to 50 yards, you can't do much better than those. And I say that now because you can't really get the JSB pellets to compare. So H&N's, go for the Barracuda match, the Barracuda light, Barracuda field target as well, FTs, and the field target trophy, really good pellets through this barrel anyway. So now for some reactive shooting. Loaded 2 magazines up with the Barracuda lights, 9.57 grains. Got some reactive targets up there. I'll start off on the dueling tree. It's actually about 56 yards up, so hopefully. Right, coming down the dueling tree, I'm going to the top left hand target. See the pellet in flight. There we go. And those targets are less than an inch. That's 55 yards, 56 yards. Okay. Now I'm going for a centre target on the floor, just in front of the man with the funny face. Left. Hit it. And again. For a bigger target. Right. Bloody plates in the way. Strange. No wonder I weren't hitting it. Try and ring the man's nose. Close. Right, top the rifle, I think. And put some more down range. I'm shooting at the wrong sodding target. I was shooting the closer one, that's why. It's only at about 35 yards. Through the scope they all look about the same distance, but they're not. Right, I moved a few targets out of the way. So all the ones I'm shooting at now are at around 56 yards. I think it's going over actually. Yeah. There we go. Spinner. Yeah. At 56 yards, you see, the pellets are on the limit. They've not got the same energy, even though they're a bit heavier in weight. Walked him out to around 60 yards now. So I've still got enough energy to knock that over anyway, so. I'll try and ring the bell on the clown's nose. Obviously it weren't ripping on target when I was shooting. If creeping up into the right, so I might go a bit left. Tried. I think if I zeroed it in, I could be hitting that. Just guesswork at the moment. So it targets about 6mm. Aiming at the 9 o'clock position. Okay then folks, I'll make this the last magazine, but yeah, shooting out to 56 to 50, 60 yards with the Barracuda lights, and it seems to be getting the job done. I mean, the rifle will do it. It's all down to the shooters assessing where to aim. It's not going over now, is it? Push it further out. What I will do, I'll range it and see how far it is. That's it. Yeah. Right, I'll say the batches are okay in this. Not used it for a while. 58 yards. .58 yards to the walking target. So it's 56 yards to the other targets I was shooting at. Yeah, 57 to the targets to the left of the walking target. 58 to that one. Obviously it's been walking at an angle. But yeah, not bad at all. So thanks for watching. Hope the pellet selection has been of help if you're interested in them sort of pellets. But they've done well through this rifle. But long range, and it is long range for a sub 12. I know it's nothing to the Americans with the full power rifles up to 100 yards, but try doing it with one that's only 11.5 foot-pound. That's when the skill sets are really set in. It drops off a lot quicker, it arcs a lot more than a full power rifle. But it does work. I just put my single shot loader back in so you don't lose it. Thanks for watching.